Reactor
It looks like it's got
online.
missiles for days.
Sensors
I'm also going to
online.
now bring in the stream. So the only thing,
Online.
or the YouTube people, the only thing YouTube
All
people that you
systems
missed was the
nominal.
greeting and everything and the explanation of the rules. Oh shoot, I forgot. Unplug that. Unplug that. There we go. Oh, so Mitch has been trying to get me to play a little bit of War Thunder, which I have been letting him get me to play. And I happen to also have, you know, a Thrustmaster Warthog, which I like to fly with. Yes, I get it, that it's not the best thing to have if you're playing War Thunder, but I can't not use it. And so, if that's plugged in, the throttle makes this entire thing go nuts. So, and it'll constantly turn on it because it's trying to access an axis, even though technically, joystick support is not a thing in this game yet.
Should be.
I
That's how you
know.
meant to play.
Joystick and track IR, that's all I'm asking for. But no, they haven't done it yet. I suppose I could take the effort to try and figure out how to make that work. Because I'm sure there's a combination of VJoy and a couple of other things that might be able to set it up so that you can actually do it properly. Holy god, that's a really good mech. Oh god, this thing has machine guns. Why does this thing have machine guns? So yeah, that's a commando with 2 SRM6s and a pair of medium pulse lasers. I'm gonna pull back, let the heavies get in here so that they can actually do work. You guys do all of my actual heavy lifting. Oh, almost took out your leg. Then you almost took out my face, so I suppose it's portrait. Beautiful. He's gone. With the full-on eject. Oh, he's going nuke. Ah, there's so many SRMs firing at me.
I've got the spider.
I'm trying not to panic, but I am in fact failing at not panicking. I'm gonna go after that carrier, or turret, with the Streamfire LRMs. Holy crap.
Yeah, scary turret.
Very scary.
One of the things that Reloaded like brought to the game was their insane turrets. Which makes, you know, turrets not completely pathetic, but at the same time, oh my god, these turrets.
Yeah, good. There is a spider somewhere behind us, so just keep an eye out.
Yeah.
I'd almost get their legs off the cicada, because it's the most efficient way of doing things. There we go.
Hold
There's
the
the
way.
It's quite the jump.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Heat critical.
Okay, he's got one of his legs pretty well open. Who combined this medium laser and these machine guns? That is not how this is supposed to work. Okay.
New target acquired.
He's almost dead. Just gotta get enough in range with him
Target destroyed.
and use the machine guns.
There we go.
Detail warrior with a pair of SRMs. That's not too bad.
Target destroyed.
And an assassin with a medium laser and a pair of SRM6s. I forgot how much I hated assassins because of this game.
Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
Die. Die, you annoying little beastie. There you go. Missing one of his arms. Still took all 6 of those SRMs to the face.
Acquired. Jump jet fuel low. Target destroyed.
That could have been dangerous. Oh, there's another one? What is that? I can't get a lock. Oh, it's just a glitch. Okay, I gotcha.
Jump jet fuel
Unless...
low.
Are you guys fighting something?
Not that I see.
Okay, that was very odd. I don't recall buying a Warhammer, though I do remember the Marauder. Is it the one we glitched? Yup. We had two Warhammers, actually.
Yeah, I think this is the. Yeah, this is. We salvaged the one with the 2 AC-20s. That was a thing.
I think we also salvaged one with a pair of Gauss rifles.
Yep, that's this one.
Jump jet fuel
We kept this
low.
one because it
Jump
didn't
jet
suck.
fuel empty.
Oh, crap. I should not have done that.
Ooh, right in the face.
Cramps.
There we go. Alright, I've got to unplug all of my flight gear.
At the end of this mission, boss, could you please give us permissions?
Oh yeah, of course, no problem.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Yeah, we'll get you all the gear. Are you guys waiting back there, or?
We're coming.
Okay, just making sure.
I think I mean the Warhammer moves at 64, so
There is that. I'll see if it can't go
Warhammer.
both ways and I'll come back to you.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel.
yeah, that's
empty.
right. We should just hook up the trip to a sled.
Yeah.
Mush.
Hey, that artillery works, right?
The artillery
Yeah.
does work very well.
Target
Maybe
acquired.
we can strap the tread to the
Jump
leopard
jet
and just
fuel
have it
low.
hover there.
Jump jet fuel empty.
Weld me to the top.
Maybe we should just get you a bigger mech with more speed and weapons.
Target acquired.
No
Oh.
talking smack about.
Being practical.
What would be really cool would be to have the it's a quad PPC, alright. Would be to have what's it called? The Heliopolis or the Holopolis, and have
Oh, yeah.
that used. So Shade, get on it. Bring the Holopolis to this game.
Great.
Jump jet fuel.
So the
low.
assassination target is an Orion with 4 PPCs, which is not a bad pick if you can get it. Warhammer is slow. Warhammer is indeed slow.
Yeah, this one is slow, but it has 2 Gauss rifles, so you kind of can't really complain.
Mm-hmm. So we're just gonna hang out around you guys, wait for you to come into range so you can kill the target. And since we touched
Yep.
base, the target is active, so we can kill it from 2,000 meters and not worry about the entire game breaking.
Yep.
I can see it.
Not like last time.
Yeah, that was a frustrating mission.
Target acquired.
Scorpion light tank, I'm gonna go hunt this.
Target
Never mind.
Come
Ooh,
forth,
Maxi
cicada.
Pulse Cicada. Put him in the legs! Yeah, man. There we go. He's done a little bit of damage, but he's actually decently armored. Otherwise his legs would have imploded the moment I looked at him. I can't see him! Oh, my right arm. What's up my right arm? My right arm is my machine guns. I should probably not get those blown up. I mean, they are just machine guns,
Jump
but
jet
still.
fuel low. Jump jet
Oh,
fuel
one of my
empty.
torsos is open. That's not good.
Fall back!
Oh, this Warhammer is being lit up. What happened?
The 4 PPCs, probably. Or Mr.
That-
Maximum.
And
also
and
has
a
a-
rifle.
Oh, there's a rifleman? Is it a Gauss rifleman?
No.
AC5.
Alright, then it's not that bad. I'm gonna lose these machine guns, I'm pretty sure. There go my machine guns. Gonna chase you down. I'm gonna rely on my friends to take care of everything else. How are you not dead? There we go. Oh wow, yeah, that's right. This rifleman is very aggressive for a rifleman.
That bounty is ours. I'll break open a case
Nice.
of Timbiki Dark when you get back to the ship
Oh,
safely.
oh god.
Alright,
Let's
let's
leave.
go
This
home.
Warhammer is in pieces.
Did you ruin my Warhammer?
It lost the Gauss rifle.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
Everything looked at me.
Mechs behind us.
I'm
Yeah,
just
and
gonna
there's
fly
stuff behind
right
us.
over them. For while they're only coring worked. Is this the first mission? No, this is our 8th mission tonight, Renata. You forgot there was a stream tonight. There's a stream every Saturday. How dare you miss one? You figure out how they fixed the leg? Oh yeah, the fact that they had it so there was a greater chance of recovering after coring out a mech than blowing out the legs in vanilla was just ridiculous. But that is not the case anymore. I need to figure out which lead. I think it's that one. If it doesn't, actually, no, I have no idea. Because one of those is the track R.
This is when you need those little labels to put on one. Headset. Track.
Well, the problem is that it fell down behind my desk. And so I'm going to have to get under there.
Into the
I
depths.
do not want to get under there. Oh, good. An Orion 1K. I'm going to take it.
Don't look at the Warhammer.
Good.
What did you do to my Warhammer? Ooh, that's well, I have a ton of reinforcements.
Oh no!
What did you do to my Warhammer?
Yeah, I got the rifleman and the Orion looked at me.
Okay, we're going home.
Okay,
I'm going
I looked
to-
at the Orion.
You did
Yeah.
what? I'm going to Shasta. We're gonna set up shop here and Maybe open a refurbishing business. I haven't had my trap set up for a minute. Alright, so there is a mission. Noble cause. Travel to Allerton. Ugh, that's a trip. I don't want to make that trip. I don't want to make that trip at all. We also have a catapult C1. I just realized.
Permissions, if you would.
Yes. Met. There you go. You're all good. What's on the marketplace? Cyclops, Orion, has a Cyclops, an Atlas, a dual cockpit Atlas. I don't know if that actually gives you anything in this mod. It's basically an Atlas with a enhanced cockpit. The other one
Has
is
anyone
a
looked
cool
at the
Cyclops.
Orion we salvaged?
How much of it is actually in existence?
Have a look.
Oh no, what'd you do to it?
It's
We
just
salvaged
legs.
a pair of legs. I think we'll sell the Orion. This is just not worth the effort of pulling it apart. Oh, it actually is. Like, I shouldn't do this, and I'm thinking about, like, making it a rule that a cored out mech you can't take anything off of, but I'm not sure. Start. Oh. Remove those reinforced legs. We're gonna be hanging out here for about a week. Well, 2 weeks.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Didn't think I hit him that damn hard.
You hit it with artillery.
I'd be
it's
surprised if the
good.
legs were still there.
Oh,
I was shooting at.
I think I should sell this Warhammer now.
I mean, it's
In so many pieces.
it's functional.
Oh, there's a mech in Idled and also one in Calberton. Travel a
Yeah,
little bit.
like just it wouldn't be a dual Gauss Warhammer anymore. I think maybe just something else.
Single Gauss and lots of lasers.
Yeah,
How
well,
about- No. I don't want to replace the machine gun on this thing. It's terrible. If I add in, that'll be 2 tons. Nothing. I'm in that awkward location where it's just in between. Oh no, I do have machine guns. Never mind. I did not see them.
There is a replacement Gauss for the Warhammer.
Yeah, but I mean it's slow, incredibly slow.
Agreed.
It's
Then my purchase
the me.
more BTA. Oh, thank you, Graybird, for stopping by. Hope you have a good evening.
Good. We could swap them out for USC5s. With the engine if we can.
Do we have an engine for that thing?
Yeah.
How big?
300 standard, or no, 280 XL. I mean, it's already moving at 64, which is what a Warhammer moves at.
Yeah, I know, but the entire rest of the company doesn't at the moment. Although that might change in a little bit. I need reinforced arm. Yeah, that'll be 20 days to fix that. Jesus. I have 2 riflemen that are fully intact, which is hilarious to me. I probably shouldn't. I mean, Dawson going slower, a pretty good combo. This is a lie. Could do an argument that the driver isn't facing the right way. The dual cockpit Atlas. So much of you is broken. Kind of don't want to do the Gauss just because my gut instinct is to want to put that Gauss on a fast, aggressive skirmishing mech, and it's just not gonna work. I got you. Ooh, you are also in pieces. What sort of missile tech do I got? We have Stream Artemis 20s. I like the sound of that. First of all, repair everything, and then we're going to give it a cooling upgrade for double heat sinks. It's got a 260 rate of fusion core. I don't think I have an XL version. I have a 280 XL. Put that right in there. That ought to give me loads of space. Then back to those 20 stream fires. There we go. We'll go back to standard basic heavy weapon school. 4 medium lasers on top of that. Oh, right there. There we go. That gives me 7.5 more tons. Jump jets galore. Almost forgot. 1, 2, 3.
It's like 2 tons per launch or 2 for ammo.
Oh, right, good point. So I need Artemis ammo, which I have. 1, another jump ship. 2, 3.5. We'll see if 3.5 is enough to get me by. I hope it is. I might. No, I have no internals to upgrade this thing with. Give it a better sensor system. Oh, remove that single heatsink. That'll give me that 4th ton.
I have altered the Warhammer.
Okay, what'd you do to it?
Twin UAC5s with 4 tons of ammo, 2 large lasers, and 4 medium lasers.
Sounds like a plan.
67-day refit.
Don't worry, we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring around the area.
Alright,
Why
putting
am
in
I
the
not
order.
half a ton under? Oh, because I only put in a bloody half ton. Duh. Half ton goes in the
Right.
head. Full ton goes in the leg.
Forgot the Marauder had an AC-20.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's a big boy Marauder.
It is
It
very much designed.
certainly does.
Have anything else? Gyro? No. Internals? No. Wait, I
Well, the
seriously
only
have no
thing I'm
gyro?
turning a Marauder 2 in is to an artillery mech, that's for sure.
I like how my cooling has gone up by almost 100% from the original set that I had, and I haven't done anything to it. In fact, I removed heat sinks from the mech. So hopefully that'll mean I have a
there's
sufficient amount to actually handle it.
There is a good energy pilot for hire.
Interesting.
Just him, though. He's very bad at everything else, just energy.
Let's see, we are at 10 million. I'm gonna buy that. And then armed heat vent. Give me reinforced arm. Reinforced leg. And I guess that'll keep me good for now-ish. So, gyro. Now I have gyro. Oh no, that's the mark gyro. Gyro. Maximum upgrade on that. More upgrades on the arms. And the last reinforced leg. That'll be a 102-day refit. Gotta love putting the super expensive LRMs on non-axed arms. They're not that expensive, jeez. I don't really have much weight else to do with it. Game that the AI eats arms for meals. See, you two are two of a feather. Urando and Sprog. Sprog and Urando.
Well, I
Both
mean, the
energy
catapult shouldn't be face tanking anyway, so.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you're doing that and you don't have SRMs, you're doing it wrong.
Complain about Tirak not putting maximum armor on an artillery boat. Alright, let's see. We got Atlases, Battle Masters. Oh, I'm looking for a thug, if I'm completely honest. Because I know they're out here. I know they can be found here. They're not that expensive, then why are you complaining about the cost of buying them all the time? Because you're the one asking me to buy them. This is not a hard thing to understand. Oh, it's all boring mechs. Anything interesting? Does anybody need equipment at the moment?
I don't believe so right now.
I don't think so. Yeah, we're just keeping an eye out for plasma rifles and MRMs.
Plasma and MRMs. Got it.
Yeah, we need to put some MRMs on that catapult at some point.
Thunderbolts.
Or another catapult.
Is there ammo for that Thunderbolt?
But is there ammo?
Wait, what do we need for the catapult?
If we get more MRMs.
I'm not sure I'd want to do that. Because then I have to max armor the catapult.
True.
Fair,
Oh, they're
fair point.
there. I was looking for these. I
Yeah,
just need
but
two.
plasma rifle is super fun to play with.
Oh,
You
yeah,
make
plasma
everybody
rifles are
take a
amazing.
nap.
I can get my hands. Oh, and I can also now sell the Orion. Target. Inventory. Get this Orion out of my company. Thank you.
A lot of money.
Yeah, all of a million seagulls, isn't it? And UAC ammo, is this a bug shop? No, it is not. If it were a bug shop, you would know. Trust me, you would know. But this is actually a fairly good industrial zone. Salt and heavy and medium end of yup.
What's
It
the
is
rare?
a-
Is it just a standard one?
Oh, it's just a standard stalker. It's a 4N with 4 ERPPCs. In case you want to be crazy.
No, it's that crazy.
Yeah, it seems a little toasted.
I like what you're talking about.
So you got a quick draw with twin ERPPCs and 2 medium lasers. The AC-10 burst fire Phoenix Hawk. That's a proper AH, and that's a Gauss rifle holding Centurion. So that's a thing. It's missing a pair of reinforced legs. We could buy it and rig it as another Gauss rifle holder. Basically, we're turning in the entire company to Gauss.
Gauss is the future.
You will never take Long Tom from me.
Yeah, I will. Easily. You know how?
Don't you do it, boss.
I'll give you a sniper. That's how I'll do it.
Upgrade me?
Pretty much. Well,
Long
not
Tom
at the moment.
one.
But we are. No. Oh, he's got a long tom?
Yeah, I've got a long time on that.
Holy shit.
That was
Full up.
Is it
Oh,
the
yeah, it's
full-on
a long
artillery
tom.
or the cannon?
That's the cannon, I think.
Okay, so yeah, we can
I
give you
think you
full-on
could fit
artillery.
the 30 tonner on there.
Yeah, we'll get you a full-on cannon. Don't you worry. It'll be great. Alright, let's push into... We're rank 9. Let's push rank 10. Thermopolis! We'll go investigate the border. Phoenix Hawk with an AC-10? I know, there's a couple of interesting ones like that. Don't worry, Sprog. 29 days until my catapult is done. Show me what's in sector. Demolition. Ooh, that's a lot of missions. A raid and an assassination. These sound like good things to stack on top of each other. And that'll give enough days for my catapult to be done. And hopefully it works. I mean, no guarantees, but I have a dream. 2 days until my catapult's done. Let's go grab the assassination. Hello, Steiner. You're gonna like us a lot. And we've stepped up to 375. 5.7 is 262 tons. So step it up, boys. You can get bigger. If you're at a mech that you're unhappy with the current tonnage, go to a higher tonnage. Enjoy.
Moon, you want to swap me that Warhammer?
yeah. Go, have
Thank
fun.
you very much.
Don't die.
Setting up its weapon groups. Oh, it didn't save the changes I made to it. Damn it.
There we go. And now, my rudder pedals are no longer plugged in. And so now I don't have to worry about my mech suddenly careening off to the side for no apparent reason. Ugh. Oh, that's hot. I like that. That is a very nice rifleman. I'm a little bit more concerned about the Warhammer. Everybody's going for a checkered pattern.
Yeah, it didn't change. It didn't save the changes I made to it. Oh well.
Oh, it didn't save your changes?
No, I'll just have to do it again sometime.
That's
Painted
a
this
shame.
mech box.
Hmm?
You were the one who painted this because you weren't happy that I kept it olive drab.
That is true. I did not like the fact that you were olive drab. Actually, no, you were drab. You were baby puke yellow. You were proper Starlight colors. Let's see. Something fun with this. Oh, that actually looks... Yeah, we're going to go Grandma's couch camo. I'm going to make you jealous.
Grandma's couch.
Yeah. There's a reason why the army's finally moving away from it. It was a bad idea.
I kind of like the way it looks. Why you hate?
Alright, anybody want to ton up? If not, then we'll, I suppose, just launch... Oh, actually, I mean, if nobody's going to ton up, I will take Sprog's Merrick painted Marauder.
That paint job.
I think I'm the one actually who made that paint job just to screw with Sprog. Next session, do 50% max tonnage? Ooh, I don't know.
I didn't
That'd
think
be
we
a
could
rough
field
one.
4 mechs.
Yeah, that'd be kind of tough.
Hangar doors opening.
How much is he donating to the channel?
See, that's the question that I was
Reactor
trying not to
online.
ask.
Sensors online.
Hey,
Wow.
you
No one
didn't say
said.
it.
Online.
No.
All
See,
systems
ooh,
nominal.
this is us, bro.
This bounty is
You
only payable
design your
if we bring
mechs.
the entire group to justice. So you will have to search the area and
Okay,
ensure that
okay, how am I gonna
everyone
do
on our
this?
list is found and dealt with.
Group 1 becomes a
before we
chain
can pack
fire
it in.
group. PPCs are on 1, AC-20s on 2, and medium lasers show up on 4. There we go. That one. I can do that if needed. That's a little too much. Well, it depends on what happens. Now, let's group up and let's go kill things. There it goes. I like how it's got wheels, but it's got like a metric boatload of wheels.
Target acquired.
Ah, it's a locust.
Lucas shall die. I can triple session performance, 1 bit per kill space.
I just sheared its ear off.
Oh, who are you?
Target acquired.
Get out of here, you punk. How am I missing so badly? What? I refuse to believe that. Anyway, I got a bit more pressing battle to fight. Hi, how are we doing? What are we doing at the moment?
New target acquired. Target
Thanks.
destroyed.
You don't
Looks
say.
like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
Stop shooting my rifleman arms.
Target destroyed.
Your stubby little rifleman arms?
I
Target
know.
acquired.
They've already like banged one up.
I give up. I'm not shooting at sky units anymore.
Target
But clearly can't hit the
destroyed.
broadside of a barn. Remember, don't face tank too much. Life
Yep.
becomes very painful.
Destroyed.
See, I miss with the 2 almost instantaneously hitting PPCs. Follow up with the autocannon and just
Target
instant
acquired.
kill.
Target destroyed.
That's how we run. In fact, the first time I encountered VTOLs with MechWarrior 4 Vengeance, and they kept bouncing up and down, not advancing.
Let's climb up the ramp here. Not sure which direction we're going in.
There's a ramp?
Yeah, back here.
Totally missed it in the fog. Night vision to go! Okay, night vision's too bright. Predator vision is... God, I'm blanking out on predator vision. There we go, H.
H.
But, yeah, night vision. Oh, wow, that's a very, very ominous moon if you're in predator vision.
Oh wow, yeah.
Well, sun, I suppose.
Target
Urban
acquired.
Mech! Oh, I hit him. Good shot. I'm proud of that shot. Hit him again. They all had to do was engage predator vision, and some of the PVCs were no problem.
Target destroyed.
Oh, hey, it's the 6 medium laser locust.
Target
I remember
Deadly
you.
one? The actually useful,
Yes.
useful locust?
I just deleted his leg.
So I died.
Right leg, all he's got left.
He doesn't have much left.
I just think I took the rest of the mech out.
Yeah. Locusts are...
Sort of in the middle
purpose.
between 2 objectives. Which one we're
Yeah,
going
we're gonna
for?
head to this one first. It's closer, a little bit. To me, by the way.
Roger,
As long
out of
as
the
it's
way.
selfish. Hey, we found him! We found
It's a
4.
lot. That's a lot of targets.
Target acquired.
We don't have to
Van
go
the
down there.
Kyogre.
We can just hang up here.
Very true.
Kyogre's perfect environment.
Vehicles behind us.
Target destroyed.
Need help? Nope.
Oh, we got a quick draw.
Yeah,
On my way,
that's PPC.
Kyogre.
Nope, they're...
Fortunately,
Well, now we got mechs coming up behind us, so yeah, I'm gonna need help.
Yep, we're on the way. I'm gonna go deal with... Well, I was gonna deal with the quick draw, but it's apparently no factor. So I'm gonna go kill a javelin. Wow, SRM-16 javelin. It's actually not terrible.
Target destroyed.
AC-20 to the chest.
At the top shelf.
Target acquired.
Well, you have no center torso armor.
Where's this
anymore.
locust?
Sure you want to play games with me. He's making excellent use of terrain. I give him much credit.
Target destroyed.
Nice
Sadly.
shot.
Lightning bolts. How's the quick draw?
I backed away from him because people are alarming my face.
Ah,
I'm coming.
let's see if there's a back way into this base room up here. That way we don't have to drop down early. I like the long time such a fun thing to build things up. If I can get him artillery, it's going to be even more fun. I just, you know, need to get him artillery. Like proper
And a mech
long
bigot.
artillery.
Yeah, we can
Honestly-
drop down this cliff.
I think I could give you this mech, and it would work well with it. Unfortunately, it's Sprogue's mech, so
We'll find another one. No big deal.
thought about giving you the
Just
Orion.
slide
with
down,
the
you're all
Orions and
good.
pieces. Just make sure that you grab the branches on the way down. Remember, you
Yep,
are
I
Jake
slid
Sully.
down.
I don't have hands.
You're Jake Sully coming down, belly flopping the front thing. That's how you remember how to do it. It's about to begin. It'll be going on Steam in December. Yeah, that's everybody's assumption, which I am making that assumption too, because they haven't actually officially announced that. But I'm more hoping that the DLC comes out with it. So,
Can't wait for that Marauder too.
yeah. Sprogue can't either. Sprogue has been talking my ear off about Marauders lately. He's like super psyched for it, to the point where he's like, hey, you should tell Grizzly to make me a Marauder 2. Like, there's already a Marauder 2 model in the game. He's like, no. I want a cool looking one. Because he says that the current Marauder 2 sprite in Mech HQ
Banshee.
looks like a plane. Which
There
he's
is
not
an
wrong.
assault Banshee.
Oh, that Banshee is to PPCs.
PPCs, medium, 2 medium lasers, and small.
There's also a Stalker. Be careful.
Stalker is actually a little more dangerous. Haha, I tagged you. I got a little bit worse for wearing that tag, but hey. As soon as you guys want to push up, I'll make an effort.
Raptor unit squad taking heavy damage.
Target acquired.
Alright, well, I don't have that much armor, but I'm here.
Well, if we all move together, we can sort of spread out the damage, is the idea. Ow.
Oh, no people, sir.
I'm losing to an awesome. Not used to being a tank. If we can knock out the awesome's legs real quick, then that'll be a really nice pickup.
Stalker's torso's open.
How do you have so much armor? Okay, finally got the awesome's leg. Not surprising you're
Because it's
losing
an
the
awesome.
They've sustained
Nice
heavy
shot.
damage.
You almost got his leg off.
Hit
That's
his leg
the
and
one
his
leg.
torso, sir.
Okay, one more leg and he is gone.
Got a dropship coming in. Straight ahead. North.
Eagle's nest. Weapon
Good
systems
shot.
offline.
Target acquired.
Oh yeah, there's nothing left of that stalker.
Target
Ignore him.
destroyed.
They dropped in another Banshee. It's normal
I have
Banshee.
lost
though.
it.
You lost the torso?
Yeah.
That's not good to hear. I'm pushing hard on this Banshee, so everybody just flood him now.
They just ripped off both my arms!
What?
No.
Well, I'm missing a leg now. I get the feeling like I made this push all alone.
I was trying to follow, but apparently the torso slows your speed now as well.
Yeah, XL.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, still
I'm
have two
feeling very
lasers.
alone.
I am probably in a dangerous spot.
I'm chasing the Banshee.
Yeah, pull back. Watch the artillery fire, man. You got enough mechs with open torsos that it is not a good idea.
Oh dear.
Raptor unit receiving heavy fire.
Okay, one more leg off that Banshee and we are gone.
Ah, that's the one. Damn it.
It's okay, we got another.
Target Alpha.
There we go, we're out.
Neutralized.
Oh, I'm out.
I'm getting
Oh.
zero reactor
Oh
signature from
jeez, in the
target.
drop zone. Okay, I'll try and run for it.
Yep, it's all due.
We fulfilled our
Order
contract,
team
Commander.
to
Let's
shoot your
get you
wounded
out of
leg
here
and salvage the
now.
Marauder. No, that's way too metagaming for me. No, can't do that.
One of my legs is open in red, so I just hope they don't look at me.
Do it, KO guard. Do it.
Keep running.
Oh no, I lost the leg! I lost the leg! Get the quick draw!
You're 300 meters away. Hit the jump jets.
I don't have jump jets on a rifleman! My CT is open, this thing is going down.
Twist your armor. Never mind.
There's no armor to twist.
You can eject. What else are you supposed to do? Not that. That'd be too much. Fire the artillery. There. Oh, now he knows you're there. Good luck. Oh, there goes an arm.
Oh god.
And do it.
Almost
This is
there.
a painful mission. Listen, dropship, you need to start shooting at people, dropship.
It actually is. It is.
I know, it needs to it needs to shoot better.
The dropship actually has a weapons nerf on it. There's a mod to remove it that I haven't bothered with.
We may need that mod.
No. K-Ogre's got this, no problem. Think you just check out a unit.
Oh.
200 meters, you're almost there. Stop playing
Yeah,
games
that-
with them, just get out.
Yeah, that fire starter, it was the one who came up from behind, tickled my butt.
Everybody panic? Nah, this is fine. It's all fine.
Everybody panic.
One of these days we'll stop shooting the legs. Well, the legs tend to be actually one of the weakest locations to shoot at, because if you shoot the legs and blow those apart, really easy. Trying to chunk your way through cores, that can be a little bit rough. Also, I might get an awesome, and that's pretty awesome.
We didn't lose any pilots, too.
See? We're great. They got a stalker
We-
even.
Well, we got a stalker.
It's a great
Be
pickup.
amazing.
There goes Sprogue's Marauder, the rifleman, and the Warhammer.
Is it actually gone?
Yeah.
And Captain Butcher's dead.
Sorry, Captain Butcher, he
Why
got
do you keep killing
butchered.
my pilots?
Hey, this is the first one I've killed.
Y'all keep killing my pilots. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, we're visiting Algorbad. Two legs
Well,
to
that
shoot.
was the thing.
The first thing, I'm gonna rip off any endo steel and the like, because that tends to take forever. 16 days of work. And a Gauss rifle.
Oh, that's upsetting. I really like that rifleman. And then they ripped off my arms. Like,
Yeah, I like that rifleman too. That was my rifleman, actually.
it didn't have the Gauss.
Oh, it didn't? That was the large laser one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Sprogue's rifleman. We can blow that up, no problem. There's a Victor on the market.
That's just...
King
The shame.
Crabs.
Probably would be a bad choice to pick it up, too.
There's 2 King Crabs on the market.
What?
If we had light mechs, we could field it with them.
I mean, we have been moving into higher tonnage zones. Battle
No
mechs, let's
taking.
rip apart our mechs. Salvage that. Everything else can be removed by a quick pop drop. Right, those don't count according to the game. Apparently those don't count either. There we go, start work. 17 days. Rip that out. That can be fixed. Is it really the center truss that is right here? It is. Darn it. Do that, do that. And then all of that.
That rifleman went so fast.
It was a good rifleman. It was solid.
It was.
Think I'm gonna hit
had-
Alright, good night, Sprogue.
I had yellow armor on the arms, and then suddenly I had no arms.
Waste, he says. Sprogue says waste. Playing 2 different games here, my man.
His Marauder died for the cause.
It did. It's easy to backseat quarterback people too. Happens a lot. You never quite get used to it. Do I want to save the stalker or not?
Already building an LRM stalker.
You're already building it up. Well,
Yes.
so much for that. I guess we are saving it. If you wait another, actually no, that's an assault, so there's no benefit for that. You put the work order in? Oh, that's the trebuchet.
No.
Yeah, let me know when you're done with the stalker, and I will put in the work or I will advance time. We'll hang out here in the middle of random space. Caledonia has a hero mech. Interesting. They will soon with how they are hemorrhaging mechs. Really, Pyro? We just picked up a fucking stalker. Ugh, guy's sake. What a bad week. Now I've got shit like this going on. We pick up a stalker. We've got 3 rare mechs around us. Got a hero mech over there and 11 million C-bills, and we're hemorrhaging mechs. Sorry, I really should get over myself.
Right, I've turned it into an LRM 60 2 medium pulse laser stalker.
That sounds beautiful. Sprogan's
All streams.
Like... Let me know when it's in, and I will rock it.
Alright, I put in the...
Yeah, they do. They really do. By the way, what else is here? Just in the market. Banshee Cyclops, yeah, King Crabs. The Caledonia! Take a nice little drip. There's 3 mechs, and I was afraid of how soon you'll be able to feel the King Crab. Ah, okay. I'm just touchy. Hero Griffin, no thank you. Another King Crab. Wow, they're really just... It's a fire sale on King Crabs, apparently.
You could say Stein is a case of crabs.
Indeed. Rifleman's done. I'll be able to sell that for money. Rare Black Knight isn't in the sale.
Ooh, is it?
He is just a Black Knight.
No.
It's got endo steel, and that's about it.
Fancy.
Let's sell the busted up for another 2 million C-bills to the star map. Oh, more 13 days. Is that our fault? You end every mission limping back 1 dropship. Or if the rebalance appears to have increased weapon damage but not the armor strength? What? You make no sense. Ooh, large pulse laser twin MW5. That's interesting, rifleman. Sadly, no thug. There is technically a rare Atlas, but it's the Atlas with an LRM 30 on board. It's not particularly useful. Powerful as far as you know. Sense. Sell the Marauder and the Sold, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Warhammer.
War.
Nasty Kitties rides. So up to 17 million C-bills. I'm gonna visit Alcor just because. In fact, we could go into Comstar space just to see if they have a thug there, because you imagine that's where it'll be.
Ain't the thugs out of Curita space?
No, the thugs were actually pretty much mostly Comstar. That's a totally thrash. There's a Highlander. A Highlander with LRM 40, what? And a Gauss rifle.
Sounds like my dream.
It is 13 million C-bills. I mean, technically we could afford it.
Would
Would we be able to field it?
We could probably step up in difficulty if we wanted to. Alright, we have toured the various locations long enough. Back to Trent. Well, as long as we're passing through Caspin. If you get a headshot, can you still keep it? Yep, you can still keep it if it's headshot. The rule only applies to cord out, because you can replace heads. Black Knight is actually really cheap.
For some reason, I kept on confusing the thug with Hadamoto Chi, because they're pretty much similar.
Yep. So there's a twin AC-20 Victor in the shop right now. That is 9 million C-bills.
Where does this pick the other AC-20?
In the torsos. So they're both, both
It's
torso mounted.
look at the speed. It's only 53 kph.
Yeah, but it is rather funny. And Awesome 8R is actually an Awesome 8R. Interesting, okay. Trent will have a Black Market Warzone ×2. Huh, we'll take that. Discount King Crab. The one King Crab that we saw was missing pretty much everything, so we'd have to rebuild it from scratch. So, it's a good thing to hear for the King Crab. Yes. We may as well try and salvage them. 3 available contracts. We are dealing with 2 war zones in a raid. For Steiner. That's 8, that's 11. Let's work for Steiner, that'll be 27. Throw a little bit into loss prevention. 390 tons.
Big boy leagues.
273 tons is available and open to us. I assume you're going to want to bring your stalker.
Would like to, but we don't have to.
I think we're going to be able to afford it. So no worries on that one. 2 medium pulse lasers. Wow, that's a loadout. What do you want to drive, Moon Moon? Do you want the dragon? I can give you the dragon. And I'll take a look
sure.
at catapult. Boom. That way everyone's got a mech. We are right on tonnage. Well, actually no, we have 13 tons to play with. But other than that, bringing a lot of LRMs.
Dragon spots and we just nuke whatever it sees.
Pretty much. Oh, let's see. You've got 60, I've got 40. We got 100 tubes plus an artillery. Like, don't get stuck this time. Yep. At least I'm not in the stalker. I am in the catapult with jump jets this time, so I can't get stuck. I like catapults a lot. One of the catapults that I really like is the sorry for stepping over you, but is the RogueTech catapults, the ones with the 1 ballistic torso. Those
Yeah,
look
it's the
so cool.
Franken ones.
Yeah. I wish those were in this game. Because that would be really cool.
You could always try and make one.
I don't know how to import things into Unreal Engine. That's the problem. So, however, the assets, I believe, are already in game because it's a rifleman arm plus a ballistic torso, ballistic arm. So it's the rifleman arm onto the ear location for a catapult's torso, so, which is pretty fun. I really like those catapults because they brought some really interesting combinations you could do with them.
We have
They
friendlies
mostly ended up
under
being
assault
like
from
racks and
hostile
MRMs,
forces.
but still.
Link
Oh,
up with
good,
them
lovely.
and
Oh,
hold off the
they're
enemy
amazing.
advance as long as possible.
Oh,
Be
dropship
sure
behind
not
us.
to overextend yourself, Commander. Eventually, you will need to fall back to the evac point.
What is my hard points actually set up now? 1, 2, and let's make this a little bit more useful to me. There we go.
Target destroyed.
There we
Target
go. That works
acquired.
pretty well. See if we can't kill them all. From here. He's just getting rained on. Poor fire.
Poor-
Target destroyed.
Did it?
I
Target
have no
acquired.
regrets.
Target destroyed.
Killed Cicada! 1 alpha puts me up to 50 heat. This is amazing.
I'm actually incredibly chill.
Yeah, like it just drops down. Before the next salvo is done and out, it drops down to 0.
I'm alternating ears, and I'm building like 5 heat.
Nice.
Let's see. Medium laser gets me up to 15 if I max that.
Yeah, I think I'd only build up to 40 with a full alpha of everything.
And then we fly.
Alright,
I like this catapult.
Yeah.
Commander, you've got the ops force's
Yeah.
attention. They are converging on your position. Brace for hostile
In
contact.
case it isn't
Oh, they're close.
blatantly obvious, I'm a huge fan of, God, what is the word? Oh shit.
Target acquired.
He turned off
Asymmetrical
rating
distance.
speed.
Oh, that's a scary griffin.
Jump jet fuel.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Kill
gonna
the
stay
griffin.
well away from him.
Jump
There we
jet
go. I
fuel
really need to get
low.
away from you, but I keep getting the jump jets. It's a failing of mine.
Jump jet fuel empty.
Oh,
Target
goodness. This is gonna
acquired.
be hurting.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Gotta stay back. Don't get close. Just barrage.
The Kyrgyz example. He's all the way over there where we started.
Pretty
Target
much.
destroyed.
If they're in medium laser
Yeah, but
range,
my
I let them get too close.
range is that far, so Why not?
As long as I have good spots, my range is also not far.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch out for them.
Let's see if I can kill you, if I'm gonna lose track. I lost track, but you are not yet dead,
Jump
but
jet
close to
fuel
it.
low. Jump jet fuel empty. Target destroyed.
All targets
Good
in the
job.
base.
It's a good thing that this isn't an actual defense contract. Otherwise, we would lose this so hard.
Target destroyed.
Collateral damage, that's our motto.
Exactly. Long toms for everybody. What do you shoot at?
Target acquired.
I'm going
Back.
to join you on this hunchback. As long as we have somebody providing locks, it's all good.
Got a running around armless Victor for us as an ally.
Target destroyed.
It's a
Target
very helpful
acquired.
Victor. Okay, I'm
Switching
going to target the
to
Centurion. Because I believe the Centurion is an AC-20.
Tyrion.
Yep.
Just letting the
One
full
has an
might
eight-
of Valoribs. This, people, is a preview of what Zeus will do to people
Target acquired.
when he finally gets in. Sit back and enjoy the rockets.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in
That
the
was a
area.
shot.
They look like they're
Nice
heading
one,
your
kid.
way.
Target
Carrier
acquired.
providing the actual crunch damage while we chip away at them, making them super vulnerable to him.
Target destroyed.
It's a match made in heaven. Will that track?
Target
Oh,
destroyed.
yes.
Free
Target
quick draw.
acquired.
Yeah, 3 quick draws.
On 4G.
We got multiple long-range missiles. I gotta reposition.
I'm glad I put like 8 tons of ammo in this thing.
Yeah, I might need more.
Ooh, this quick draw has a lot of medium pulse lasers.
They've got a lot of PPCs too. Oh god, he's on top of me.
Yeah, he's on top. Yep.
Run! I don't have enough armor to play this
Jump jet
game.
fuel low. Target destroyed. Jump jet
Throw
fuel
down.
empty.
Neither do I.
Acquired.
Okay, it's gotta be the close range one, medium pulse laser.
Oh god, Dragon CT is open.
Fall back.
They are just lighting me the fuck up.
Can we get some stalker support here?
Yep, I'm just getting minimum range.
It's just minimum range to make. I'm out. Good luck.
Jump jet fuel low.
There we go. Now we got some jazz in him. Vulnerable to being rushed.
Oh, missile max.
I need ER medium lasers. There's one like
There's a leg. And that's most of them gone.
Recon
Got it.
reports
There we go.
additional forces entering the
Oh,
engagement
that was
area,
not
Commander. Be
fun.
on the lookout for them.
I'm gonna go kill a Manicore.
Oh
Lost
god,
lock.
this poor dragon.
Target destroyed. Target
What did you
acquired.
do to my dragon?
I haven't done anything yet, but that quick draw just touched me in all the wrong places.
Life is painful.
Target destroyed.
Got a catapult
Target
back there.
acquired.
Let's focus on the catapult. That needs to die.
I brought 10 more missile tubes
There's a
than you.
picture back there too.
Not a lot of armor, but 10 more missile tubes than you.
Oh god, that's a Victor with 2 AC5s and an AC10.
My ammo has gotten very low. Down to 340 missiles, and I'm spitting out 40 at a time.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Catapult's down.
Target destroyed.
Victor is primary.
Yeah, that
for
Victor's scary.
obvious reasons. Let's see, 260 missiles. Accuracy has been relatively high this entire mission, though. Stream firing all of the Artemis on him. Got 4 more salvos and then out. Down to 60 missiles.
I have 300 left right now.
And 20 missiles.
Ammo depleted.
I'm out.
Target destroyed.
That's all she wrote. 7 more targets. You don't want to rush a Kintaro. That's a missile mech. That is true. You do not want to rush the Kintaro.
Target acquired.
All right,
My
providing
legs!
rocks. Did you lose it?
I lost my leg.
Entering the combat
Nice
perimeter.
shot.
Brace for additional contacts.
That was
Oh
beautiful.
god, that's Stalker. Run away, Stalker.
All right, so this mech needs more ammo. We have discovered this.
Oh, that's 2 riflemen and Stalker.
Oh, that's bad. That's
And
very
that's
bad.
that's a PPT quick draw.
They've all been PvC quick draws, actually. It's really terrifying.
I am actually out of ammo.
Huh, I'm out of ammo.
You may need to pull the plug, actually, rather than lose mechs.
Target destroyed.
Yep, definitely lost half the mech.
Target
Oh
acquired.
dear.
Oh no. How much ammo you got
Yeah.
left?
I have 2 launchers and 80 missiles. We need to go.
Are we aborting this? I don't want to abort this. There's only 4 targets left. I've got 4 medium lasers.
I've got
Yeah,
1
well-
medium laser.
I have all my weapons, but you can just take a look at the dragon. I'm
All
open
right, I'm
everywhere.
I'll do some skirmishing for you, but you start shooting with that
Target
Gauss rifle.
acquired.
All right, let's get that quick draw as the closest thing.
Yep. What you got?
Jump
Ah,
jet
that
fuel low.
me!
The CT's open.
Jump jet fuel
Throw this
empty.
sucker out. Come on, turn back. Face me. Face me.
Yeah.
That Stalker is looking at me with eyes I don't approve of.
Incoming missile.
Thunder torso is cherry red. Gotta protect my left ear. And my CT, but yeah, mostly left ear. Is that a Marauder?
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
No, that's a
Oh.
stalker.
Okay, there goes half the dragon.
Not the good half, is it?
No, it still has the Gauss rifle.
Out of Valorant.
Yeah, we need to bail, boss.
Yeah,
We need
we're
to bail.
bailing, we're bailing.
But be prepared for the mercenary review board to expect an explanation.
Oh, screw you, Rihanna. We destroyed 26 mechs. That's a company and a half. Well, not a company and a lance, but still. That didn't bring enough ammo? This is true. Oh, the negativity from you and Endo sometimes. It's very painful. Show some positivity. It'll be good for your health. It's good for your skin, I'm told. Positive energy.
Allergic.
Well, I've never run out of ammo before, so that was new.
That's because we were all, every single one of us was a support mech except the dragon, and the
Dude,
dragon
look
got
at all of
face
that
tanked early.
salvage.
Yeah,
Good
that
one,
it was fine up until that quick draw with 6 medium pulsar lasers just looked at me and said, "Disco, buddy."
Yup. That was rather terrifying.
It's like
Still no Thunderbolt ammo. How is there so much? So many Thunderbolts to show up. Nobody has ammo for these damn things. Battle bikes you got in the market. Archer, Quick Draw, Thunderbolt. Alright. You may want to build a little bit more of a balanced Stalker.
Yeah, agreed. I think I'm gonna keep 2 of the 20s, move them to the arms and stick up some SRMs on it. Or put some more lasers.
You can't have the 20s. Oh, well, at least it was only the medium pulse lasers. I think I have replacements for those. And some air vents. It's gonna make the dragon a bit toastier. Other than that, not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, no, I tried to save the Gauss rifle.
Oh, we do not have medium pulse lasers. This is new information to me. Well, in that case...
Dude, they took out my long tom.
Did they?
Bastards!
That's a cruel thing to do. Alright, so the dragon's gonna need a little bit of a modification.
Same with our poor Treb.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about the trebuchet. That's a terrible one. Oh, you blew out your gyro. That's a rough one. Oh no, I'm already okay. 124 days to do this repair. Yeah, that's gonna take some time. Dragon's out. Means my twin Gauss rifleman must be in. Trebuchet's out, which means the Wolverine's in. And the Stalker is going to take a year and a lifetime. Which means we don't have that much to work with. Which means, everybody stop your refits. We're going home. We're also going to put a cut in here for the YouTube vehicle. If you've been watching and enjoying, please like button, subscribe. You know the whole shenanigans that they make you do on YouTube. Ever since they changed it. But hey, hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.
Yeah, they took out the long tom. We'll have to see if we can find another one.